Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I know a lot of you have been asking me, you know that I know those Subarus, and you've been waiting for the largest, literally the largest Subaru to ever be built. You want to see that 2019 Subaru ASCENT. Well, guess what? I'm here at Subaru of Port Richey in Port Richey, Florida, and they stepped up to the plate, and we have one hot right off the truck. And when I say right off the truck, I'm talking about just yesterday, the day before, the truck rolled in with 3 on it. 2 of them are already gone. So this Ascent is something that's got a lot of excitement, a lot of people interested, and if you are thinking about one of these, and if you live in this area, you definitely want to come down to Subaru of Port Richey. If you don't, you want to get to your dealership fast because they're going to be gone. But anyways, let's talk a little bit about Subaru. Subaru has a lot of foundation in safety, has a lot of foundation in that all-wheel drive technology, and has a lot of foundation in doing well for the community and the environment. And that's what this Subaru Ascent is all about. First ever, largest size, we're looking at 2 different configurations you could go with. You could go with a 7-passenger or up to an 8-passenger. And that's what makes this stand out from the crowd, different from the Forester, different from the Outback. But enough about talking about the car, let's check it out. Look at the front of this Ascent. I really love the aggressive styling that they did. It really has a presence to it so that when you're driving down the road, because remember, the heavy hitters that this car is going up against is that Honda Pilot and Toyota Sequoia. Those are 2 mainstays that have been around for a while, and this car, I'm telling you, is going to bring the challenge to them. I really like the headlight configuration with the LED running lights, and this car, remember, you can get an option with those adaptive steering lights to where you turn the steering wheel and the lights will turn with that wheel. Those are nice safety features from when you're out driving around at night, looking around the turns. I really like the way that they put this lower intake here. Really just gives that aggressive look to it. And then there's that traditional Subaru badge. Remember, there's a reason why there are 5 stars in the badge. That's all part of the different companies that fall under the Subaru banner, which was originally Fuji Heavy Industries. Really aggressive here. Remember, you're looking at over 8.7 inches of ground clearance. That's something I like to see because, you know, we live in a day and age where these SUVs are just becoming cars that are just been, you know, blown up in size. This, you're going to get the size, but you're also getting that ground clearance, and with the symmetrical all-wheel drive, you're going to be able to take this thing in so many different places and not have to worry about getting stuck. Or if you live in areas where, I know down here in sunny Florida it tends to rain a lot, you'll get that nice all-wheel drive safety, or up north in the snow. But I really like the grille setting, and just the way that they have the headlights placed gives it a nice presence as you're going down the road. Let's go ahead and check out these wheels. Now, I really like the style that they went with the wheel. You have a brushed aluminum. This is an 18-inch wheel. So when we say 18-inch, we're talking about the diameter of the wheel from the width. I really like the darker gray here with the brushed aluminum. Gives it a very nice look, and I think it really pops with the silver. Another thing that I think Subaru does really well is they put this nice little covering over on the fenders. It really ties in the car the way it goes from the front of the nose all the way around the fender down the lower sill area. And that's another place where you could see how they put a nice body line in that sill panel. Really gives it a nice look. I love the greenhouse of the car. Very nice touches with the chrome finish around the windshield. And then of course you have your ability to put more on top. That's what Subarus are known for. It's about that person who wants to go camping, go kayaking. You could put them up here and everything is great. Going down the rest of the side of the car here, you can see the nice body lines, the way I really like this. If Tom could show you the crease, how from the passenger door, it follows all the way around. Very nice touch. And then of course, let's go ahead and check out the back here. Very nice what they did with the back of this car. I love this lower bumper area. It's got a dual exhaust setup, and there's that new name Ascent with that full symmetrical all-wheel drive. If you're looking at other cars that have all-wheel drive, a lot of time they are front-wheel drive until those wheels start to slip. Then it sends power to the back wheels. With Subaru, it's full all-wheel drive all the time. I like this spoiler off the back window, and you can see that it already comes with the tinted safety glass. So very nicely done. Finish off with this nice chrome trim right across here with the Subaru logo. Very, very nicely done. I don't know about you, the outside's amazing. Let's go ahead and check out underneath the hood of that 2.4 liter turbocharged engine, putting out 260 horsepower. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, here is the heart of this brand new 2019 Subaru ASCENT. That is going to help you climb that mountain. I promise you that. It's a 2.4 liter turbocharged direct injected engine, putting out 260 horsepower. Now, if you're wondering, well, can it tow anything? Guess what? This could tow up to 5,000 pounds. So we got you covered not only with a little bit of performance, but you're also going to get that towing capability. Another great thing about this engine is that you're going to get great gas economy. In the city, you're looking at about 24 miles to the gallon, and on the highway, almost 30 miles to the gallon. When you think about it, those are great numbers when you're thinking about looking at a 7-passenger, 8-passenger vehicle. What I've always liked about the boxer engine, and if you're wondering why do we call this a boxer engine, those pistons are flat in there and they're going side by side like little boxer punching gloves. I really like the way it sits very low in the chassis. You could see the top mount intercooler, all aluminum. I really, really like the way Subaru is working their hood scoop underneath the hood. So this scoop is going to take the air and force feed it on that intercooler. That's important to keep the performance of that turbo up to par. Another thing I like about Subaru is you can see very minimalistic with the plastic. You can see all the inner workings of your engine. You have your plastic intake plenum, you have your AC compressor, alternator, everything very nicely located. You can see how they do a really good job of routing the brake lines and everything. Very, very nice touches, and that's why Subaru is known in the industry for having that durability. And speaking of durability, on top of that is that ultimate safety. This body is total steel, so steel frame, everything, that's gonna keep you, your family, and your friends safe when you're out driving around, along with the full all-wheel drive, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and of course, you get a whole suite. On this car, you get eyesight standard. It's not an option. That is some of the greatest safety technology right now in the industry. Speaking about eyesight and inside, let's go ahead and check out this 2019 Subaru ASCENT inside. All right, guys, here I am inside this 2019 Subaru ASCENT. Very, very spacious, very wonderful place to be. Check out the door panels. Now, I do like the way they have the nice leather on the armrest with the contrast stitching. Very, very nice touch. You can see that they've gone with this white carbon fiber, faux carbon fiber look. I'm not so sure I'm liking that. If I could do a zonk, it's probably going to be on that. I would like it to be in maybe like a flat silver, but the door has the cup holders down there. Remember, 19 cup holders. I've never heard of another car having so many cup holders, but you have some built right into the door. I do like the dash, the way they have the material. Very, very nice soft touch. They have that contrast stitching from the armrest onto the dash. Here's what I'm telling you about. Here's the silver. I wish this silver was down here where the faux white carbon fiber is. But who knows, I may get used to that after some time. Look at the seats. Very, very nicely bolstered. They're soft, but still, I don't know why Subaru can't figure out to get this lower seat bottom a little bit longer. The reason why is that people like myself and my wife who are taller, we have longer legs. I would like a little bit more support because on those longer drives, it does tend to hurt our rear end and our legs after a while, but there is a nice supportive cush. I like the stitching on it and the material. I will be bringing you a Touring as soon as they get one again that has the full leather, so stay tuned for that. Here's another nice thing. This car has the updated eyesight system. So remember, eyesight is that safety, that automatic braking, all that great stuff. What they did was the technology's newer, so now this whole unit is less bulky. If you look at an earlier eyesight unit, it's larger and it could kind of impede your seeing a little bit, and your vision. But you can see here that with it being smaller, it's much, much clearer. Another thing that helps with that is the frameless auto-dimming mirror. Very, very nice touch. I wish all cars would just come with that standard. And you can see there's a nice gauge pod up here that tells you your outside air temperature, tells you like your miles per gallon, also your clock, and that's all changeable. That's another thing that you could adjust. And then I really like what Subaru is doing with this waterfall center stack area. The infotainment system, their new Starlink, is a lot better. It's a lot quicker to go through and change up than their older systems. Here's that silver again. I wish the silver was here on the faux carbon fiber, but it's a really nice the way it flows down. I'll have Tom show you the really nice dual climate controls. Very easy to use, very easy to read. I like those touches. And then check this out. Right here you have 2 USBs. This car has a total of 19 cup holders and 8 USB ports. You can get it with optional built-in Wi-Fi as well. Another feature that's very nice since we're down here is the X mode. X mode is what you use when you're going off-road. That symmetrical all-wheel drive will change its calibration and work like a champ. I do like the silver around the shifter, and also this has an electric parking brake. Some people love them, some people hate them. I hate to say it, they're here to stay, guys. And then another couple cup holders, total of 19. Let's go inside the center console. Very nicely leather padded, very soft. Look at the size of this thing. It is a very, very good size, very deep. And I do like the felt that they put inside in case you put something in there that you don't want to get scratched. That's going to help with that. And it's got a nice little coin tray here, and you could put maybe your phone or whatnot. Very nicely done. I'm going to have Tom come on in and show you the rest of this wonderful interior. I do like the steering wheel. Very good size. It's got all your audio controls and everything. Very easy to get to your windshield wipers, your turn signals. I do like the way Subaru puts their cruise control built into the wheel on these little tabs instead of an extra stalk. Some cars have so many stalks, it's like, what's going on here? And then at the end of the day, the gauges, very simple, but they work like they're supposed to. Easy to read. You got the tachometer, you got your coolant temp, speedometer, and then what's nice is you have this digital display area where you could put, as you can see, another speedometer there and digital readout. It's got your miles per gallon gauge, all that good stuff. So very, very nicely done with that. As you can see, I'm 6 feet tall. I got some very nice headroom. I do like the way they use the lighter material up top, and I think that's what they tried to do with the faux carbon fiber being lighter, is try to give it a more spacious look. So I do like this. It does make it feel more open and airy, but very, very spacious. Let's go ahead. Since this thing is the first 7 or 8 passenger Subaru, let's go ahead and check out that center row. All right, guys, so here I am in the center row of the Subaru Ascent, the 2019 all-new Subaru Ascent. Actually very comfortable. I have a good amount of leg room. I am 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, so I do have a lot of space, even though I'm a bigger person. So if you have, especially like kids, they're going to have it really easy back here. Nice rear AC vents coming out the side here. I like the way they're moving those vents from the center console up to here. Speaking of the center console, Tom's going to show you that you do have control back here of the AC, which is nice for whoever's in the back, whether it's your kids. And then of course you have more of those USB ports and everything nice back here. It's really, really comfortable. Let's go ahead and see how easy it is to get access to that third row. All right, guys, so now the biggest piece of the story of this masterful puzzle is the back row area. Remember, this is for 2019, that Subaru Ascent, all new model. It's got 3-row capability, and check out how easy it is. Once you pull up on this, you then slide the seat. Then Tom's going to go ahead and take you and show you the back seat area. I was not able to move the seat all the way back because they have some materials back there like the floor mats and all that at Subaru Port Richey. You can see there's more of those cup holders. 19 cup holders, guys. That's where we're getting with the amount of capability to carry drinks. And I guess if you have kids, you know, a lot of them are picky, they want different things. Now you can carry them all just to keep them quiet in that back seat. But 1, 2, 3, it slides right back, very easily accessible. Let's go ahead and we're going to check out the back cargo area of this Subaru Ascent. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, we're at the tail end of this 2019 Subaru Ascent. Let me show you just how easy it is to get into the back area. Now remember, this does have a rear-facing camera, which for 2019, all cars sold in the United States has to have that rear view camera. That is mandated by the federal government. But watch, you just press this button, Up the tailgate goes, and I already went ahead and put the seats down. Lots of cargo space down here. Once you have the third row down, you then could even increase that and put the center row down to really maximize your cargo space. And that's what's so great about having a Subaru this size, is you could put not only a lot of people, but also a lot of things when you're going camping or moving or whatever you're doing. But anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, guys, so it's been one hell of a day at Subaru of Port Richey. I want to give a big thank you to Spencer, his grandfather, and his uncle for allowing Raiti's Rides to come out and bring you this all new, fresh off the truck. I mean, it was just here a day or two ago, coming off the truck from the Subaru plant. It's unbelievable how Subaru has grown, not only as a company, but also with their vehicles. And what's really nice about this vehicle, it sits on that global platform. That's what you're gonna see all the new Subarus. The new Impreza, when it came out, was the first to be on that platform. Crosstrek, the Ascent. I'm still waiting for that 2020 WRX and WRX STI. But this 2019 Subaru Ascent really brings the goods when it comes to bringing your family on trips, getting them all in there, getting all their drinks in there, 19 cup holders. You know, with kids today especially, they're so into technology. You got the USB jacks, you could get the optional Wi-Fi wireless. I really like that to help bring them to wherever they're going, to keep them quiet so you get to keep your sanity. And I like, obviously, that full all-wheel, all the time drive. Four-wheel drive, four wheels, gotta love it, symmetrical. But anyways, I want to, like I said, thank all of you for watching this video. If you have not hit subscribe yet, what are you waiting for? You put it in the comment section, I'll do it. But first I want you to subscribe, then I'll do it. Gotcha. But anyways, hit that subscribe button. All of you have been on this journey since day one. Thank you so much. This whole thing, Raiti's Rides, I can't believe how it's growing. I don't know where it's going, but it's definitely going one way, and that is up, and I have all of you to thank. I want to give a huge shout out to Big Guns McGee, Tom Moschner. We're using all camera gear. This thing is not only going to bring you some better quality, hopefully with the audio. See the wireless mic? I'm very proud of that. But you're going to get better visual, better audio, but the camera gear is heavier, and thank God Tom works out every day of the week because he is holding that camera like a champ. So thank you, Tom, and like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.